Welcome students. This is Social Science class 7th standard History lesson number 2 Bahmani Adil Shahs. In the last video we had discussed about the introduction of Bahmani dynasty and the great contribution of Tajuddin Firoz Shah. This is second video. If you have not watched the previous video, please check in the playlist. Today let us continue the lesson from Muhammad Gawan. Muhammad Gawan ruled from 1463 to 1481 CE. Muhammad Gawan was working as a prime minister in the court of Muhammad Shah III. He was a Persian. He came from Persia and he is working very honestly in the time of Muhammad Shah III. So all the credit of making Bahmani dynasty goes to Muhammad Gawan. Because of his hard work, because of his good administration and educational developments, all credit goes to Muhammad Gawan. Let us know about the names of prominent Bahmani sultans. The founder of Bahmani dynasty, as we already discussed in the last class, Alauddin Hasan Gangu Bahman Shah. The next great ruler, Firoz Shah. Third, Ahmad Shah. Fourth, Muhammad Shah III. So, Muhammad Gawan was a prime minister working under Muhammad Shah III period. Muhammad Gawan's contribution was great and there are certain important factors which deals about Muhammad Gawan's contributions. Let us discuss about important factors about Muhammad Gawan. 1. Muhammad Gawan, not only a prime minister, he is also a good conqueror and captured Hubballi, Belagavi, Goa from the Vijayanagar Empire. So, he helped the king for the expansion of his kingdom. And Muhammad Gawan was also a good administrator and he is working according to Islamic laws. Muhammad Gawan also encouraged revenue and postal services in the kingdom. So, revenue means collecting taxes and postal services means sending information from person to person, place to place. That was encouraged in the time of Muhammad Gawan. Muhammad Gawan also fixed important taxes on the basis of land's fertility. So, how much of production that land yields, on the basis of that they are collecting taxes. And suppose if there is a scarcity of water, they will supply artificial supply of water for agriculture, that is irrigational facilities were also introduced in his period of time. And taxes were collected only in cash. So they have to give money as a cash for taxes. Muhammad Gawan not only collected land taxes but also he removed some important taxes which were annoying the people. So any type of problems when the people are faced, so those problems he solved. Muhammad Gawan was a great philosopher and founded Madrasa University in Bidar. Madrasa means university. So he encouraged education and he also encouraged Islamic religion and law education in his kingdom. So madrasas are developed under the leadership of Muhammad Gawan. And he was also gave prominence to astronomy, mathematics. So all these developments were undertaken in his period of time. And history were also being studied here in madrasas. Free educations are also given to the students and hostel facilities were also given to the students. Around 3000 manuscripts were in the library of madrasas. So it is a great credit that goes to Muhammad Gawan. So 3000 manuscripts is a great work which were developed in the time of Muhammad Gawan. Like this, Muhammad Gawan encouraged educational facilities and developed madrasa university in Bidar. So even today also we can see these important madrasas in Bidar. The next contribution you have to know that Muhammad Gawan gave prominence a lot in making Bahmani kingdom great. Regional leaders, if they become more jealous of his fame, and because of this, they given a wrong complaint against Muhammad Shah III. Afterwards, Gawan was conspired to him murdered. On the Gawan's tomb, it is written that innocent Gawan was killed. So, there are so many important contributions he has given to his kingdom in the time of Muhammad Shah III period. So, the glory of the kingdom has reached a great extent by the work of Muhammad Gawan. So, afterwards, conspired and he was murdered because of the regional leaders' activities. After knowing about Muhammad Gawan's contributions, let us discuss about the cultural contributions of Bahmani dynasty. First one, in the field of education, Bahmani sultans encouraged Islamic education. Chanting of Quran was a part of the education. Early age, all the students, they will go to their educational centers for chanting Quran. Kalburgi, Bidar, Elichapur, Daulatabad and others were one of the important Islamic educational centers during the time of Bahmani sultans. Even poor people and orphans, means those who don't have parents and those who don't have the food, that is poor people, and they were also provided free food and shelter, and number of important scholarships were also given to the students in madrasas. So madrasas means university. Here Quran philosophy and principles of Sufism were taught in schools. So in this place they are going to teach Quran philosophy and the principles of Sufism. Like this, they encourage educational facilities to the people. They not only gave educational facilities, but also they encourage literature. So literature means written activities. So written documents. Literary activities were greatly encouraged in the Bahmani sultans. And Bahmani sultans gave shelter to many philosophers, poets and writers. So philosophers, poets and writers were given more prominence to live in the kingdom of Bahmani Sultan period. Among them, Firoz Shah, Muhammad Shah II, Muhammad Gawan were the writers and minister poets. So 1. Firoz Shah, 2. Muhammad Shah II, 3. Muhammad Gawan were the famous writers. During their reign, they taught Persian, Arabic, Urdu literature. So Persian, Arabic and Urdu literature were developed in the Bahmani kingdom. Great Sufi saint and a famous writer, Bande Nawaz, belonged to Bahmani period. Then the language that they and other foreigners used became more famous as Dakkani. So Dakkani became one of the famous important language. Later on, it developed as Urdu language. So before, that language they called as Dakkani. Later they developed as Urdu language. Urdu language became more popular in the Bahmani kingdom. Let us discuss about sculpture of Bahmani kingdom. Sculpture means carvings. The history of Bahmani dynasty was famous for sculpture and architecture. So, some of the important monuments are found in Bidar, Kalburgi and other places are available. So, those important monuments are in Hindu-Islamic style. And the style they have familiar is called as Dakkani style. They gave more prominence to in Hindu and Islamic style, that is the mixture of Hindu-Islamic style in their buildings, monuments, etc. The first contribution of Bahmanis is Jamia Masjid of Kalburgi. So even today also you can see Jamia Masjid in Kalburgi, and this was built by Muhammad Shah, and the meeting hall with small domes is also a major attraction here. Tombs of sultans are in Kalburgi and they are also dome structure. So at the top of their buildings, you can see the dome shape. So this designs we found in these important buildings. The tomb of Bande Nawaz is also another prominent monument of Kalaburgi. So Bande Nawaz is also one of the important tomb is there in Kalaburgi, a famous monument. So when you go to Bidar, you can see Solakamba Mosque and beautiful important palaces in the fort are famous. In these important buildings are also decorated and carved wooden crafts on them. 12 tombs of Astur near Bidar are also famous. So Bidar is famous for Solakamba and 12 tombs of Astur near Bidar. Wooden crafts are carved on these important buildings. So this is also one of the example for monuments and architectural designs. The prominent monument of Bahmani kingdom is Madarasa. Muhammad Gawan built this important madrasa, and this madrasa is 242 feet wide, 222 feet long, 56 feet height, 3-stored buildings. So very big college, and the building, which is also more than 5 century old, appears to be declaring its glory. So this is one of the prominent monument of Bahmani kingdom, that is Madarasa built by Muhammad Gawan. Here is the image of fort which was constructed in the time of Bahmani kingdom, and the top of the fort they also decorated, and at the top we can see the dome shape. So this is a beautiful fort we found in Bidar. Here is the photo of Jamia Mosque of Kalaburgi, and you can see the important decorations that do over the mosque. So these are all the designs they carved by the artists. This is the tomb of Bande Nawaz we found in Kalaburgi, very beautifully carved by the artist. The tomb of Bande Nawaz. This is a photo of Madrasa we found in Bidar, a famous university built by Muhammad Gawan. When you go to Bidar, you can see these universities. Now, I will review these points, whatever we have discussed today. Muhammad Gawan ruled from 1463 to 1481 CE. Muhammad Gawan came from Persia and worked very honestly as a prime minister under the leadership of Muhammad Shah III period. So, Muhammad Shah III was a Sultanate and Muhammad Gawan was appointed as a prime minister under him. The prominent Bahmani sultans are as follows. The famous founder of this dynasty is Alauddin Hasan Gangu Bahman Shah. Second ruler Firoz Shah. Third Ahmad Shah. Fourth Muhammad Shah III. Muhammad Gawan's contributions. Muhammad Gawan captured Hubballi, Belagavi, Goa from Vijayanagar Empire. So he is a great conqueror and expanded Muhammad Shah III empire and a good administrator also in the Islamic laws. He encouraged revenue and postal services. Muhammad Gawan fixed taxes on the basis of land's fertility. He also encouraged irrigational facilities and he collected taxes in cash. Muhammad Gawan removed some taxes which are annoying the people. Muhammad Gawan was a great philosopher and founded Madrasa University in Bidar, and Muhammad Gawan encouraged Islamic religious, legal education, astronomy and mathematics. History also studied here in madrasas. Educational improvement, hostel facilities were provided. Around 3,000 manuscripts were in library of madrasa. After knowing about great achievements of Muhammad Gawan, some regional leaders became jealous of Gawan's fame and conspired to have him murdered. Like this, on the Gawan's tomb, it is written that innocent Gawan was killed. Like this, today we have discussed about the role of Muhammad Gawan and Bahmani Kingdom's contribution in the field of literature and in the field of sculpture. So in my next video, I will continue Shah dynasty about Bahmani Sultan lesson. Thank you, children.